All right, so when it comes to running, calf strength is super important, right? And when we are rehabbing someone who's had a calf strain or just working with runners in general, it's always something we assess, and we always include it in a lot of our exercise programs. And so what I want to show you today is some of the strengthening exercises that we use to globally strengthen the legs and the calf. Towards the end of a rehab session, we want to make it more dynamic. So these are dynamic calf exercises that you can do. And what it does is takes basically a regular exercise for strengthening and makes it a little more dynamic so that you hit the calf in a way that you do when you do with running, where it's more of a quick impact. So quick contractions of the calf. We recently, in our other video we did on calf rehab, one of the things I ended with, like before you run, is to make sure that you can single leg hop, right? And that's good. This is probably even a further extension of that, right? So if you watch that video and now you're seeing this one where you go through the whole calf, what to do when you have a calf strain, this would be something that you would do even after the single leg hop. It's a little bit more advanced. Or if you're just a runner in general and you feel like I need a little more calf strengthening, these are ones that you can do. So the first one I want to show you is, in that video, previous calf video, one of the ways we like to strengthen the calf is to have the foot up on something and then hands behind the head and just going straight up and down like this, doing 30 reps or so, making sure that you're getting a good calf contraction. The reason you have your hand behind the head is because you want to be pushing straight up. You don't want to be leaning onto your foot. So to make this more dynamic, you can actually just do a quick contraction in this, put your hands on your hips, and then just go up and down like this. And you would probably do that for about a minute. And that's somewhere in the intensity of maybe a little harder than just doing a single leg for some people, and then some people doing the single leg will actually be a little bit harder. So take that regular calf raise and turn it into a bouncing calf raise to get a little more dynamic strengthening in your calf. Another exercise we like to do that really helps with hip stability, quad strength, is a single leg sit to stand, or just single leg squats onto a box. Whoa, I'll get it. Okay, up and down just like this, okay, with weight. You can turn this into a little bit more dynamic by doing this, right, just like that. And again, coming up all the way off the ground, off the toe, is another way to turn that single leg sit to stand into something a little more dynamic. Moving the arms, getting very upright, getting this leg straight and off the ground is super key with that. So that's another one. Give that one a try. Whew. And then another exercise that we do is the Bulgarian split squats. So Bulgarian split squats are like this, rear foot elevated, okay? And then the same thing is like you basically want to work on getting some more explosive power out of that front leg. So it looks like this. And again, with both of these doing, if you can do them for a minute, even 30 seconds, 45 seconds is quite the workout. So anything that you can do to help build calf strength in a more explosive manner, it's going to more simulate running. And one of the things that I like to do with a lot of our patients is just with a warm-up is to actually skip. Skipping is a good way, I would say, is even kind of an in-between thing that you can work on, right? And I'll start down here so you can see me. But working on skipping for your calves is a way to build up a little bit of what it feels like to actually run. And what I tell our patients to do is try to skip quietly, right? So instead of it being like this hard kind of skip like that, in order to get kind of light on your feet and into your calves, you should be able to skip just like this with silence. Not a lot of sound when you do it. That shows us that you're really light on your feet and you're using your calves a lot. So if you're coming off a calf injury and you're getting back into running, these are great exercises to do. Or if you're just a runner in general and you feel like you need a little more calf strength, also try these exercises. So please like our video and subscribe. And we'll talk to you later with more running tips and other exercises that we do in general.